Hello everyone and welcome to Let's Play Zelda Skyward Sword. I am Aki Forest here at the helm. And I've decided to play this game from my last announcement of talking about Let's Plays. I've decided to play this one, and also I've decided to play Zack and Wiki as well, which will be coming up shortly as well. Not Mario, Paper Mario. Super Paper Mario, I think was the other one. But I won't be playing that, I've decided. Don't ask me why, I'm just not. So, yeah, I'm starting off a brand new here, so we're gonna get... this is a pre-recorded video, so I know what's gonna come up. So this is just me talking over it, instead of talking live, because I feel like this is gonna be one of those games where...
Insert the front of the Wii remote.
It's going to be one of those games where I need to concentrate more, so therefore I'll talk after I've recorded the video.
From the inside of the jacket through the strap hole and pull until all of the wrist strap and cord
and
are
yes,
visible.
it's giving us the Wii Motion Plus
Make
video.
sure that the jacket is not folded under the corners of the Wii remote, and gently pull the sensor unit up at an angle,
enjoy.
moving it from side to side, so that
if you
the
can
Wii
focus on
remote
two
is
people
fully
talking at
inside
once,
the jacket.
don't listen to her. She's just
Holding
saying a
down
load
the
of
levers on
sexual
both sides of the
innuendos.
Connect to the Wii remote.
I mean, really, she is. I mean, look at it. Look at the video.
If the cord is caught,
Sexual
pull the strap
innuendos.
through until it is released.
Enough said.
Be sure to slide the lock switch in the direction of the arrow.
It's like slipping on something to a part of your anatomy.
Put your hand through the wrist strap
Really, it is.
and tighten the strap lock. If the strap lock
yeah, because Wii Motion Plus nowadays actually comes with Wii remotes, like inbuilt already, so you don't have to do any of this.
Disconnecting Wii Motion Plus.
So yeah,
slide the lock switch.
So I'll be playing this until October, and then we'll be moving into Halloween land
pull directly
for horror games, and then after that I'll be moving back to playing
under the Wii remote.
This Zelda Skyward Sword and Zack and Wiki.
Remove the Wii remote.
There's an ongoing series.
Wii Motion Plus
I'm
is
just
now
pointing at stuff. That is actually me with the cursor there. It's not a part
After
of the video.
disconnecting Wii Motion Plus, attach the Wii remote jacket to the Wii remote.
But I was thinking, am I going to leave this in the video? Is it worth it? But I guess it is. We're having a good laugh.
Connecting the nunchuck.
The nunchuck.
Have the nunchuck ready, along with your Wii remote.
It's pretty basic. You just plug it in the end. What are you supposed to do with it?
Disconnect
That's how
the
you
connector cover
usually
by
do
gripping
it. Why
both
do they need a
sides with your
tutorial for
fingers
this?
and removing it.
Stupid. Stupid.
Connect the nunchuck plug to the Wii Motion
I can focus
Plus
on being a
accessory.
little bit more funny on this pre-recorded
For safety,
commentary
plug
as
the cord
well.
through the connector hook.
It's not a pre-recorded commentary. It's pre-recorded footage.
Be sure
You know,
to
I'm just
push the
talking over
connector
it, like I
cover
said.
firmly into place.
So I can focus a lot more on what I'm saying rather than what I'm playing,
The nunchuck is now
and vice
connected.
versa. But I do feel that I will be doing less Let's Plays like
If
this.
control becomes
but who knows?
unstable during play,
What the future
please
holds.
perform this corrective procedure. Place the Wii remote with Wii Motion Plus connected face down on a stable surface, such as a table.
Well, I don't think
Leave
this
for
is
a
the
few
best Zelda
seconds.
game ever, but I'm going to play it anyway,
Wii Motion
because
Plus
I think I said in the other
corrective
video
procedure is now complete.
that I haven't played it in ages,
control
and last
remains
time I did,
unstable after
I actually had a
performing the
huge
corrective
break-off
procedure,
point where I
please
didn't play it
refer
at
to the
all,
Wii
and then I
operations
came back
manual
to it.
or visit support.nintendo.com.
If anyone does know the game, it's just I think I quit just before I got to the mining facility place. So that was my break-up, and then I didn't play it for like half a year, and then I came back to it. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. So I haven't played this portion of the game for some time. So this is going to be partially blind. And I do make a few mistakes, as you'll see, on the start of this. I'm going to try and upload a video a day. So now is more the better time than ever to keep up to date with videos from me, because I will try to post at least one a day, because these, like I said, this is all pre-recorded, so I can play the game and then I can use another day to do the commentary and then another day to upload it all, which is exactly what I've done. I should be reading that text, shouldn't I? I really should be reading that text. But to cut a long story short, if you haven't heard of this game, this is basically what they're calling the first Zelda game to start it all. So basically this is the game that started off the legend. So massive war on the surface and everyone fled to the sky basically. And now eons have passed and no one knows what it's like on the surface anymore. Everyone lives in the sky. It's all a bit weird. So yeah, quite interesting how the cutscene plays out here. It's like it was drawn or something on ancient paper or whatever you call it. I guess it's animal skin, wouldn't it be? Animal skin drawings, that's what it is. I don't know. I'm dumb. Correct me if I'm wrong. I wouldn't say it's the worst title they've ever made, but I wouldn't say it was the best title they've ever made, this game. I enjoyed it for what it was, but it could have been better. There's a lot of backtracking in this game. If you've ever played the Metroid series, it's pretty much like that, but in Zelda form. Loads and loads of backtracking and going back to things and stuff like that. So yeah, that's about it. I think you humans, you've told this from generation to generation. It's passed on for a long time, apparently. But I can never really hate the Zelda series in general. Every game has just been good in its own right. Just everyone's going to have their favourites and their not so favourites. You know, I've got a few bad eggs I don't like in the series, but it's liked by a lot of other people. You know, I don't like, I'm probably going to get hated for this if there's any, probably you are a Zelda fan watching this, but I don't like, what Zelda game don't I like very much? Majora's Mask. I hate Majora's Mask. I could go on and on of why I don't like it. I was trying to think of a name here to call myself, by the way, but I couldn't think of a name. So just leave it as Link. But no, I don't like Majora's Mask. For days I could say why, but this is about Skyward Sword, not that game. So we'll just leave it as that. Maybe you could ask me in the comments. But I might post a bit too much, who knows. What is this mysterious creature? Trust me, if you haven't seen this game, we're going to see a lot of that guy. And boy, he is annoying. So, yeah, 25th anniversary. It's been around for that long already. Only feels like yesterday I was playing the games on the NES and the Game Boy. And the SNES. Too many initials being said here. But this is where I live. Or at least where this Link lives. We'll just say I live here, because it looks wonderful. I wish I did live here. And Zelda singing. If that's not a turn on, I don't know what is. They've introduced a few more new types of character into this game, but it's like I said, it's like to start off the whole series. This game technically is starting off everything. There's Link. So some creatures come and go, and some of them stay, and whatever. And many people find that character annoying, the one that's talking now. But I myself, well, I don't consider her to be that bad. I actually think she's quite helpful, telling me that my batteries are low in the Wii remote. Because it's like, right, I'm going to need to change them then before I suddenly run out. I mean, how else would the game tell you? It's like, because every single Nintendo game, at least to my knowledge, tells you that your batteries are running low at some point. How do you explain that in a Zelda game? Might as well be part of the character telling you. I kind of like that for some reason. I don't know why. There's a bird looking at you through the window and spitting mail at your head. Looks like he was having a bad dream. What be this letter? Don't call me sleepyhead. I'm not going to read all this text. Because I suck at reading. You can read it yourself. I'll try and fill in what's being said. Because I will comment on it, obviously. Just little bits of it. We are in the Night Academy. What's in here? And I already have a blue ruby. Whoopee! Out of all the other things I've got in there, I just pick out the cash. I am just a rotten, greedy person. But then again, I guess it was my money. It's my life earnings in that cupboard. What do you want? Obviously. She's busy cooking. That's what she's busy doing. Makes sense, don't it? Someone's trying to lift a barrel here. I love the graphic style of this game. It's quite different and unique, but it's still got that Zelda feel. Everyone was saying when they made Wind Waker, oh, it's not going to be a Zelda game, it's all cartoony and everything, but it still felt like a Zelda game. It just has that certain vibe about it. Every single Zelda game. That certain charm where you know, yeah, this is a Zelda game. And it's the same with this game. I'm trying to throw pots here, but I obviously don't realise that you can't, well, for some reason you can't throw pots. And there's the toilet, if anyone's curious on where that was. But it did say West Room, so I guess you already figured that one out. I've either forgotten how you throw pots, or you can't throw pots, or you just need a certain skill to throw pots. But come on, that's a staple of Zelda games, come in and throw pots everywhere. And here is Skyloft. Thank you, title. Because I did forget the name of this place. And that's just from me playing it just a minute ago. Well, actually, I didn't play it a minute ago. I played it yesterday. I tell a lie. No. But my memory isn't that good for names of places. I'm just telling you all my weaknesses now. You're going to know more about me than I know myself by the end of this video, I think. Yes, we're doing the Z-target talking trigger thing, where we're talking to someone from a distance. The only thing this game uses with the Wii Motion Plus, if anything, by the way, is the weaponry. Absolutely nothing else does. Then again, I guess it makes sense using the sword and everything and swinging it around, and it accurately follows all your movements and everything. Unlike Twilight Princess, which didn't. You just swung the Wii remote and he swished it. But this uses the Wii Motion Plus, which sadly means that Link has to be right-handed rather than left-handed Unless you're a left-handed person. Because Link is supposed to be left-handed. But in this game he's right-handed because you're right-handed. Hopefully the next Zelda game, which is coming out soon, in our current timeline of recording this, he'll be left-handed. I think he is, because it's the next Zelda game for the Wii U, which is non-canon. I think it's called Hyrule Warriors, isn't it? Yep. And yes, I will be getting that. So who knows, might see a Let's Play of that. It does look like an awful lot of fun. So he's lost his pet, and we have to go and get it, I think. Yes, I will go and get it for you. That is the plan. I was supposed to go and see Zelda, but flip that. Rescuing your pet is way more important. Seems like a pointless chore. Welcome to the Zelda series. There we go, up there. Doing a bit of Mission Impossible climbing here. Dun 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 dun. Enough of that. And this game is the first to employ a stamina meter, which is used when you're swinging your sword or running or sprinting, as it were. Which totally changes up the gameplay. I think it's so you can't just run into a load of enemies swishing your sword everywhere. You have to be accurate and careful. But it's just a pointless difficulty feature added in. There's the... Look at him, he's so cute. He's so cute, I want to eat his face. Hey. He makes cute little cat noises. Or is it supposed to be a puppy? I don't know. It looks like a cat to me. In fact, it doesn't look like anything to me. It looks like a freak! Statue of the goddesses. In a luminous red writing. That means it's important. It's important. I think I saved the game at this point. No, we'll skip the save point. I got a stamina fruit. Hooray. But now I'm gonna talk to this guy. Stop that. You do a very expert job, by the way, when you do fix it, because it opens. Yeah, there you go. We're all about praying and being religious here in this game. Pray to the gods to save your game. That's what I always do. I'm like, please God, please save my game. I really want it to be saved. It doesn't look like he's praying, he's just looking up at the bird's crotch. If that's their form of praying, there's a possibility here, people. That's one fine looking statue. I love the music score for like all of this game. It is quite nice. Just give it to me on an audio track, I'll be happy with it. And Zelda singing. That's always a good bonus too. Someone's got the hots. It isn't me. Before anyone jumps to conclusions. I'm talking about him. Good morning. Where did I get that from? Yeah, that's what I do. I just sleep in. I've totally forgotten about you. Nice, sexy harp. We haven't had much gameplay and I'm already 20 minutes into this video. I'm going to try and make everything 25 minutes. Well, actually I'm going to try and make everything 20 minutes, so we're already going over, but seeing as we're in the middle of an intimate meeting here, we're just going to carry on for a little bit more. Nice costume, Mrs. Cosplay. I didn't pick that. I'm always tempted to pick the not so good option, but not the completely negative one. Just to see. I think I do once, but that might be in another video that I did after this. But you'll probably see tomorrow if you do. I don't believe in him. He hasn't been practicing because he's a dummy with big ears. So that's her dad. Okay. I guess that means... never mind. She's not a princess in this game. That's like her first time ever. She's just pretending to be one, kind of. So this is definitely like the first game in the entire series of games in the chronological order, because she's not even a princess yet. It's weird, Zelda not being a princess. She's just an everyday person living with you in the same place. I think it's what weirded a lot of people out, but I'm okay with it. I dig that. It's about time they live with each other. In the same place, at least. Not in the same room, or God forbid. I've got to fill out a lot of room here for text. There's not very much gameplay to comment on. So, give me the benefit of the doubt, because I haven't got much to work with here. It's very, very frustrating just sitting here watching it. Then again, why are you doing that? I'm kind of contradicting the purpose of this video. Why are you sitting here watching this? You could be doing something a lot better. But for those of you that are watching, I'm very appreciative. I'm very early in my Let's Play career, but I've always wanted to do it. It's been a thing I've been wanting to do for some time. I'm finally getting around to doing it. Anyway, enough about me. But then again, I've got nothing else to talk about. If you've been keeping up with the story so far, I actually haven't. But that's because I pretty much know what's going on anyway. She's gonna kill me. That's what's gonna happen next. You can't sense your bird? Well, screw you, I give you the bird. Push. Have to press down on the D-pad to do that. When it actually is not in a cutscene. You have to physically do that. I don't know why. You can't just jump off a platform when the bird arrives. So you can just fall down and die without pressing the D-pad down. At the moment I seem to be doing that though, because my birdie bird has not arrived. So I'm just kind of like falling without a parachute. But I've been rescued by Zelda. This game is totally the opposite to what it's supposed to be. I'm supposed to be rescuing her, not the other way around. Thank you. But I guess I'll make an exception. She's living with me. What else could be different? She can rescue me too. Even though she's the one that kind of put me in danger, as it was. Crazy, psychotic woman. That was my first thoughts when I first played this game. Is Zelda's a bit mental in this game. Yeah, so I'd like to end this video. End this cutscene. It's too long. But I guess a lot needs to be described because of stuff going on, and it's always, the more you know, the more easy it is to slip into the role, rather than them just saying briefly, you know, do this and do that because of this and that and the other. Zelda's always had a good narrative. And some people complain that none of the characters have voices, but I guess I think that's a plus, because then we can't have to complain about choice of voice actors. Even though we would never have to worry hardly about Link, because he's kind of a mute. Even though you can see him talk in this game, you can't just see, but the text doesn't appear. But anyway, that'll do it for this part. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in part 2. Well, we'll be going to discover where my Loftwing went.